It's going to be important. This fist needs to go huge for JWoww if MYM wants to win.
Oh, yes, indeed. Now, with those picks and bans locked in, let us know with which team you think is going to turn it around. Other than, I'm still reeling from this one. Tweet us our hashtag.
Not often Morgana creates a lot of action in the laning phase.
True. Crepo, he's looking to charge in. Gets the pull. Horo. Here comes Shook as well. They're going to run him down. Flag and Dragon. First blood. It goes over to Shook. 1, 2, 3.
We talked about it again. The roam you can do with the Blitzcrank. No Dragon. Nope. For MYM in the next few
just a little bit more damage.
minutes.
Do the hook in on Nisbeth. A little bit tanky. They get the kickback. They're going to look to try and make this a 2v2, but a pair of teleports coming on in. Crepo going to flash away, but he can't get out of the Cataclysm now. Reckless is here, and Horo overcommits. Shook is going to get the pick onto him. Kevin, after the teleport, helps Reckless to take down Nisbeth. 2 kills taken by Elements, and they are in.
We can see this Lee Sin pay off.
Yeah, Kevin. JWoww trying to bait this one out. Here comes the fish. Here comes Horo. They're going to dive onto him and juggle away the aggro with the Playful Trickster. There we go. MYM gets themselves a kill on the board.
It's nearly impossible.
But they trusted that they were going to be able to do it. There's another hook. They've caught Nisbeth this time. Can he get away? He's got the flash, but so does Reckless. Over the wall. Not enough damage. There we go. Reckless on his second wind. Finishes that one off. Another 30 gold in the pocket with the pink ward. And now the Dragon's live. Like clockwork, Elements moving to place.
Oh, and the crowd is very, very happy. I like this from Elements. They're moving around the map. They're trying to create plays. Yes, you picked the Blitzcrank, so you have to do it. And it's working for them. Against MYM here, they're playing aggressive.
To take this outer turret, JWoww got to beat a retreat. Can he get out of there? You know he cannot. Playful Trickster, but here comes Kevin, and Reckless picks up kill number 3. Looks like a tower inbound too, boys.
Just walk in, you land.
0 now, Kevin chasing out JWoww. The rest of Elements are in hot pursuit. They got Nisbeth again, and the Zenith Blade, the Solar Flare doesn't do much of anything as Elements come up with another. No, you cannot afford to get pulled away from the team, but MYM, they're going to try and stop this Dragon attempt right now. The Solar Flare is going to land. Reckless a little isolated away. Froggen, though, immediately picking up Nisbeth. Horo focusing. Reckless is down. Raleigh is going to follow. It's a double kill going over to Froggen. Corey and Horo caught and kicked. Azania's Hourglass, but that won't keep him alive for long. Shook follows through. Corey's going down. JWoww, Playful Trickster to avoid the ace, even though Reckless went down. That's another Dragon for Elements.
Another one, 4 kills as well. Fairly decent engage from MYM coming into this fight here, but they've just fallen so far behind, and they were unable first to really lock down Reckless, so he stayed alive for a long, long time. You can just see the replay as well. Froggen managed to single out Mr. Raleigh. You got into place a ward from MYM. Yes, you dodged the hook, but you're not here to defend your tower now. That one goes down. They're going for the fight.
Yep, Shook is going to be able to safeguard his way back, but Horo, Nisbeth, they really want this fight, but he's going to get popped. Reckless coming up big. Shook a little bit low, ignited. They can't force the fight, however. Crepo thrown in with the Fate's Call. Reckless still in the front, doing all the damage he can. Horo immediately bailing out, but he won't be able to get away. 2 kills for none. Elements dangerously low.
Objectives, especially with the likes of the Blitzcrank Ari. Combo from Elements, so much single target burst from them. It's just perfect, because it makes it impossible for the other team to ever walk in around them. If a Horo steal like Frederick did for Giants, and also not risking getting caught in choke point, but Nisbeth, he's going in it again.
Yeah, they're going to try to force this one again. Nisbeth's health bar, though, is rapidly melting down. The Fate's Call, massive soul shackles, though it's only going to end up on Kevin and Shook. Meanwhile, JWoww getting popped in the back as they go in for another one. Raleigh's getting caught over deception back. Corey, his Zanya's is off, and Elements on the chase. Crepo may have gone down, but everyone from MeetYourMakers is in some serious trouble. 3 members dead, and Elements looking to push up the middle.
Again, they try to go for the engages this time onto Crepo and Shook. Again, 2 Tigers who can't really escape it, but you're not getting to the carries. Reckless managed to jump around. He has BT, he has QSS, Blade. He has so many items to peel for himself. That's why he went for that build as well. Not really much help coming in from the rest of his team, and he stayed alive.
Oh,
that's
my goodness.
Gonna be a surrender.
Yeah, 35 minutes in, that is the surrender, and Elements, they stopped their losing skid, and the debut of Crepo results in a win for Elements.
Yeah, so it was against MYM, bottom of the standings, but still, there were some key points here for Elements that looked a lot better for them.
Absolutely.
The way they were roaming early on, the way they were always playing around division to set up these picks worked wonders for them. And breaking the losing streak.
Yeah, smiles and relief on their faces, you can really tell. Crepo happy with that first result as they go over to shake hands with MYM.
That's not the same Crepo we saw in the intro movie.
No, I don't think so.
What happened right there? Lost some weight, got a little bit buffed.
Changed his jersey.
I have a picture on my desk of Crepo with no shirt on. We put it up on Twitter.
Yes.
We had to print it out. We look at it every day. It's beautiful.
It inspires us.
Yes, it does.
Just like that performance. Good work, gentlemen. Froggen, big smile on his face as the crowd is loving that result for sure. And MYM, another loss in the books for them. They just really never got it going.
No. Again, they got caught in that lane swap, which they started. And you have a Fizz, who's a champion who gets really, really shut down if he's forced in a 2v1. So we never got to see JWoww get rolling. He had the one fight with Kevin in the bottom lane where we saw the power of the pick. But it was just delayed so much, and the rest of the team was so far behind that, yeah, you might be able to one-on-one the Maokai, but he's just going to sit back and farm then at his own turret, and you're never really going to kill him. So, well played by Elements. They used the advantage. They played the map really well. No hesitations at all. Of course, you played safe when you just lost the Baron last week to Giant.
Yeah, I think that's
feel like
justifiably risk-adverse.
They did what they should,
so,
and it was a good performance.
They didn't really need to really test the waters too far out there. So a good test run with Krepo. The Ballista lane worked out quite well, not for the Wombo combo ability, just because they were able to make the outplays. They were fine in the lane swap. They were fine in the 2v2 after the fact. And really, just every lane outclassed in that situation. I want to look at Kevin this game on the Maokai. 2-1-6. Arguably wasn't challenged quite as much as he had been in previous weeks, but he's looking fairly solid on that tanky champion.
He's doing his job, and I think Elements probably looked at Kevin and said, you're not quite ready yet to play carry champions like Aurelia. He's a big Aurelia player, just like Wicked was. And that's why they most likely will focus on getting him on these tanks here, where he can be more of a supported role. And I think that's fine. It works for Copenhagen Wolves and Young Bucks, so I think it's good here from Elements.
Yeah, worked out well for them as they pick up that win. Now, for a closer look at that match, we're going to go